In this video, we're going to cover 5 common copywriting myths that simply are not true. My name is Mike Nardi. I'm a freelancer who's been selling copywriting services on Fiverr for the past 3+ years. I've done hundreds of projects, spoken to hundreds, if not thousands of different clients, and I've talked to a lot of different freelancers through this YouTube channel who've been getting into copywriting for themselves. But during that time, I've also seen a lot of stuff floating around the internet in the comment section that gives off this impression about copywriting that's just not true. So I wanted to address these common copywriting myths that I hear online and really help give you all some insight in what copywriting actually is, if it's something you might be interested in going after as an income stream for yourself. The first myth is that copywriters can sell anything. That's just not true. So I hear this one a lot, both in the comment section of my own videos and all over the internet, that copywriters are like these wizards who like scam people into buying stuff because of these tricks they use in their copy, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Copywriting, or writing copy, is just the act of putting together text that is intended to help market or sell something. Every company on the planet uses copy somewhere, whether it be on their website, in their marketing pamphlets, sales pitches, proposal decks, wherever. Copy is just text intended to help a brand or company sell or market stuff. So when you're thinking about what a copywriter does, they're just positioning products or services in a way that appeals to potential clients. And it doesn't always work. Sometimes marketing teams will do different iterations when it comes to marketing copy to see what works with their target buyers. The reality is, copywriters are writers who are trying to help businesses sell stuff. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but copywriters cannot sell anything. That's for sure. The second copywriting myth that I hear a lot online, and this one stems out of all these people selling really expensive courses to teach people high-ticket skills, is that taking an expensive copywriting course will turn you into a high-ticket copywriter. That one's a myth. I don't think that's very true. The reality is that there are a lot of courses out there that are really helpful for people who are interested in getting into copywriting. But I talk about this a lot. The number one factor to whether or not you're able to be successful as a copywriter is what you put into it. Number one is practice. All good writers write a lot. You can't expect to just take a $2,000 course or a $997 copywriting course and all of a sudden you're able to sell copywriting services for an insanely high ticket price. That's not how it works. You need to build up your skills. You need to put yourself in situations where you're learning how to write for different companies, different themes, different topics. And you need to build experience. Once you've built experience, you need to then learn how to portray the value you can offer people as a copywriter in order to sell those services. So if you're someone who thinks that you're going to spend a weekend or a month taking a copywriting course and all of a sudden making 6 figures, I got to bring you back down to reality. It takes a lot more than that. Primarily, you need to practice a lot. The number 3 myth I hear all over the internet about copywriting is that copywriting is a scam. If you haven't already gathered from the first 2 on this list, copywriting is just the act of writing text to help market or sell something. Advertising. Every company does it. It's an essential part of our economy and how buyers find products that they didn't know about that they might want to buy. It's not a scam. But what I will say is, like any industry, I'm sure there are some unsavory characters out there who are writing copy to sell stuff maybe that isn't the best product or doesn't live up to the expectations. In that case, they might be scammers, but copywriting itself is not a scam. It's just a form of marketing. Fourth copywriting myth is that copywriters only charge per word. This is not true. The reality is, if you're becoming a copywriter, charging per word kind of commoditizes your services. Instead, if you want to become a really high-ticket copywriter, selling services that are really valuable, yielding a really high ROI on your time, you probably want to sell based on the value of the project you're doing and what the client is going to yield from hiring you to do that project. What are they going to gain from hiring you? Charge based on value and you'll be able to charge a lot more than if you charged per word. And the 5th copywriting myth, and this one I hear a lot in my Discord server, is that you can use AI to write all of your copy. Couldn't be further from the truth. The reality is that a lot of companies are putting out these AI copywriting tools and marketing them as something that can help you pump out a lot of awesome copy, awesome blog posts, awesome website content, whatever. Really and truly, from what I've seen, it's just not there yet. And a lot of the time when you're working with companies as a copywriter, a big part of why they're hiring you is to pull from your experience as a copywriter, either working in their industry or with similar types of companies, to churn out copy that you know from experience is going to resonate well with a particular set of target clients or target buyers. This just isn't something that AI can really do. AI can scrape the whole internet and read every piece of copy, but it's kind of hard for them to have that human experience that you might have as an experienced copywriter. That implies that what you're writing is intended to, resonate with an audience that you know a lot about. So this one definitely is a myth in my eyes. Anyways, those are 5 common copywriting myths I hear all over the internet. What do you think? Have you heard any of these before? Do my answers help clear things up for you, or do you have any questions? Leave them down below in the comment section and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, cheers.